Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jordan Sharp, and today we're going to be talking about how those odds have been acting up for the game between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. How you doing today, Jordan?
I'm doing great, Dax. Thanks, man.
All righty, man. Now, lines makers opened this one up favoring the Bills at -1. Now, since then, that line went all the way up to -3 and -3.5 in some cases. Now, the Browns are coming in with a 7-4 straight-up record and a 6-3-2 against the spread record, while the Bills are 6-5 straight up and 5-6 against the spread. Now, the thing is here with the Browns, they've been playing a little bit better, and with Josh Gordon coming in, they should be playing a lot better also. I mean, we saw what he did in his first day of gameplay, and the thing is with the Bills, I mean, they're not too shabby either. I mean, we saw what they did last week over in Ford Field, taking care of business. So I'm thinking that, it's kind of a tricky play here. They spiked the line all the way up to 3, so that gets me to thinking that there was probably a little bit of action on the underdog in this case. But what do you think, man?
Yeah, I actually think that it does look like that there has been a little bit of split action between the sharps in this game. I think there is a couple that are favoring the Browns here, but then there's also, it does appear to be some money on the Bills as well, which I think could open up some value for us here. Because I'm going to tend to side with the underdog here in Cleveland. Buffalo is a good team this year. It's very tough to play up there at this time of year, I think, which is going to be a big factor. But Cleveland's the type of team that's built to do that. I mean, their running game has still been solid even after they let go of Ben Tate. And you're right, the return of Josh Gordon, this is a completely different football team. And he gives them a vertical option that they haven't had all season, and they've already been playing pretty good without him. So putting him, getting him in there and getting him practicing some more now I think is going to be a huge addition for this team. And it's, I think, been currently, according to these lines, been probably a little bit undervalued considering, that this line opened at a pick'em. And now is all the way to 3 points, and it seems like people are just forgetting that Josh Gordon's back. So yeah, I think I'm looking at the underdog in this one too. I think you can get these odds now at 3.5 at both Bookmaker and Pinnacle. I think that's an outstanding value for this game. I was very surprised, I think, to see that this line has moved up as much in favor of the Bills, and it would not surprise me at all to see it move back down, I think, before kickoff. So I don't know if you agree, but I think Browns plus 3.5 is looking really inviting right now.
Yeah, I'm actually one that's going to jump on that wagon as well. I mean, I think that the Browns have a real big shot right now, and they're improving their shot at actually, landing a spot in the playoffs too. I mean, what are they? They're like in the 3rd position right now in the division, right?
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing. I mean, they've gone pretty much unheralded all season. They're 7-4 right now on the year, playing pretty solid football, like I said. And I mean, they still have a very good shot at taking the AFC North. I mean, every team right now in the AFC North has 7 wins. So, I mean, they're all bunched up right there together, and it's a complete offshoot from what the NFC South is right now, where no one seems to want to win it. Everybody seems to have a shot here in the AFC North. So, it's going to come down to the wire. And Cleveland is, as much as you want to write them off, personally, I think they have the easiest schedule down the stretch of any team in that division. So, they got Buffalo at Buffalo this week, but then they got to play Indianapolis. But then they have Cincinnati, Carolina, and Baltimore. Those are 3, I think, winnable games for this team, even though two of them are on the road. So this team could surprise some people, I think, come playoff time. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to put their playoff odds at right now, but I think they're definitely above 50% with the way they've been playing. And after their win last week against Atlanta, I think if they can win again this week and put the pressure on those other teams in that division, you're looking at a serious playoff contender in the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I agree, man. The only thing that kind of has me, a little iffy in this case is the way that the Bills played against the Jets last week. I mean, we all know that the Jets really suck, and there's not really much there, but they did play well. I mean, if you watched Wharton, he was throwing the ball pretty precisely. He was getting the ball down. It was a nice game to actually watch if you're a Bills fan, of course. But, that's the only thing that's kind of throwing me off. Now, I do think it's going to be a really close game, and the +3, just like you said, man, it sounds like a really big gift in this case. Anyways, Jordan, my man, as always, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing this again next week, man.
Yep, same here, Dax.
All right, man. And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.